Hey again, everybody. I usually don't give updates on my personal gaming, but I think I'm going to start doing that more often. It seems to be a pretty popular pastime for gamers here on YouTube. So, see if it's interesting. But if anyone's curious about what I have been up to outside of my forge and brush activities, here's the rundown. Currently, I've been working on the 4th Armored Division for Flames of War, and this is a newer force for me. And this is what I got done in about a couple days last week. And it's a combination of Battlefront and Plastic Soldier Company tanks. These are Battlefronts. Yeah, they're Battlefronts. They're the 75 millimeter Shermans. I got a platoon of those guys all primed, put together. Pretty nice models. I like them. I like the big anti-aircraft gun in the turret. Pretty nice. These are Battlefront figures too. They're the 76 millimeter Shermans, which I have a platoon of 5 of them all ready to go. And up here I'm working on some Plastic Soldier Company. These are 75 millimeter Shermans. Very lightweight. I recommend if you get these Plastic Soldier Company figures, put pennies or washers in the bottom or inside the model itself, because they don't have a very good feel to them. Not like the Battlefront ones. They're all plastic. Much cheaper, but they look good. Yeah. And if you do use them together with Battlefront, here's a comparison of what they look like. It seems to me that they're a little bit shorter. Plastic Soldier Company, a little bit shorter than the Battlefronts, as you can see from there. They're perfectly lined up. They're just a little shorter. The barrel is okay. It's a little bit thinner. Everything seems to be a little bit smaller on these, the Plastic Soldier Company. But for game purposes, they match up quite well. You know, I have no complaints. Height is about the same. So, yeah. Very cheap. I got like a squad of these Plastic Soldier Companies for like 23 bucks or something on eBay, something like that. Anyway, I've got a 4-tank platoon of those. I do have a 5th one that I didn't put together for some reason. And I've got some M1A3 Shermans right here, which are again Plastic Soldier Company. They're the better armored tank. I only got 3 of them, 76 millimeter gun. And this is a command tank with the optional bulldozer attached. That's going to be in my company headquarters as an option. I can get a bulldozer blade. Here's a platoon of 5 Stuarts, Battlefront figures. Little cute tanks. That's the best way to describe them. They just look cute. I feel bad for those guys driving them. But yeah, that's them. But that's what I've been working on. I plan to get this all done very soon. And I'm going to be adding a paratrooper platoon to this and some more guns. And of course I got the Thunderbolt, I think, airplane. As soon as I open this up, what do? I snap off the back. No, I snapped this off the back wing, so I had to fix that. Did a little jury rig in there with some plastic, melting it on, and super gluing over it, using compound. It's pretty sturdy now. But careful with your products, people. These resin models are fragile. This is a Plastic Soldier Company Panther A I put together. I'm putting together about platoon of those. I think gonna put together 3 and that'll be enough for now. And of course Koenig's Tiger, King Tiger tank. I'm working on. Just can't get over these damn gun barrels on these. Just unbelievable. I mean, this is a Sherman 75. Yeah. I don't know. Size, girth, and the size of that barrel is just unbelievable. I can't imagine taking a shot from a King Tiger tank. That barrel is just unbelievable. I mean, it's longer than the tank. I mean, seriously, it's as long as the tank. It's pretty insane. Gotta love the Germans. This is the list I'm using for the 4th Armored. And from what I understand, they use a lot of camouflage patterns in the 4th Armored, which is pretty cool. That green and black camouflage pattern, which, if I could find a picture of in here, you'll know what I mean. I kind of like that. So, anyway, here's the 4th Armored Division. They are confident veterans. I think that's cool. And I like the options in Blood, Guts, and Glory. You can customize your platoons. I like that a lot. This is a great book, by the way. If you have any interest in the battles immediately following the Normandy landings, this is a great book. And I love the campaign rules in here, too. It's got a nice football map. So you can play the Tank Aces campaign. Very nice. I'm not really doing a review on this book, but I got enough reviews on YouTube. But I really like this book. And I don't like the German lists in here. They're kind of all based around the FHH and brigades and that they used. I don't really like them too much. I'll probably try them later on, but no, not for me right now. But 4th Armored, that's what I'm working on. So yeah, that is keeping me busy. Another front, my next project I'm going to be working on, probably next month, Saga. And I'm going to be doing a nice YouTube video on this whole project of mine from start to finish on my Saga progress. But this is next. You pay an arm and a leg for these starter sets. I got the Vikings and the Anglo-Danes. I think I paid like $56 or something for each one. You get like 25 figures in each. But they're nice. So I got some Foundry Vikings in here I'm going to be using. If I open one of these up. It's just like opening a video game or something. The padding. You got lots of Hearthguard. You got Warriors. Beautiful figures, these Gripping Beast models. They come with bases. You've seen these before. I think Warlord Games uses the same ones. Yeah, 25 figures, a Warlord, 4 warbands. Yeah, it's enough to get started. And of course I got my rules with my boards. I'm playing the Danes and the Vikings to start off with, so my project video will cover them from painting them, putting them together in the first games. And I got the first supplement for the game, Northern Fury, which adds 4 new warbands. I'm Vikings, Scots, Britons, and Anglo-Saxons. So I'll be piddling with that. And while I'm here, later this year I'm going to be doing some bolt action. Of course, everybody's talking about bolt action. I got the Army book for Germany and the rule book. These are on my shelf right now. I'm not really doing anything with this, but it looks really good. From what I've seen, it looks like, yeah, that's my style of a skirmish game, 28mm. So I'm definitely going to be doing that along with my Flames of War. And this, definitely, from the makers of Saga, Muskets and Tomahawks. This is a fantastic game, guys. I really like this. This game is just full of flavor and color. It's an excellent set of rules. If you like Saga, you'll love this. If you've been looking for a skirmish set of rules for the French and Indian War, American Revolution, anywhere in the mid to late 18th century America, this is a great game. It comes with a deck of cards, by the way, full color, which are really high quality, which you need to play. It's black and white photos inside. That's probably the only drawback. From what I understand, this came out before Saga, so I can understand that. But it's an easy-to-learn game system. It's got unique things in it, like traits for your units, traits and for your officers. You can have officers can have all kinds of unique things to make them stand out. The scenario generator is excellent. takes into account weather, army lists, the type of force you put together determines your objectives in the scenario. You got a bunch of scenarios. There's slaughter, raid, scouting mission, protection, defense, engagement. Tells you how to build your force, the army lists. There's the British Army, the French, Americans, German mercenaries. You can have a force of nothing but Indians, like for Pontiac's rebellion and things like that. Excellent set of rules. This has really got me excited. And side plots, they're like subplots. You know, if you can't, they're like, there's an objective in a scenario you got to go for, but then you have these things that, for instance, the general of your army might be, he might generate friendship. And here's something interesting. Friendship. Choose an officer from the enemy force. If that officer survives the game, you have fulfilled the conditions of your side plot. Now that's an interesting twist. The spy, the hostage, payback. Let me read one more. Martyrdom. That's a little easy one. Says, if your officer is killed in melee, you have fulfilled the conditions of your side plot. So, yeah, that's a nice little side plot, isn't it? If my general dies, you know, I can win the game that way. So, yeah, this is an excellent game. I highly recommend it. Kind of expensive, like Saga, but it's definitely worth it. This guy from France that writes these rules, Alex something or whatever, he's very talented. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing this year. Finishing up this project with Flames of War, Saga, and I'm going to make a YouTube on that. And after that, I'm not sure. It's either Muskets, Bolt Action, or maybe Ancients with Clash of Empires or something. But that's where I'm at. That's my update. That is what is keeping me busy, usually on weekends. Okay, guys, wish me luck, and I'll keep you updated on my progress. Thanks a lot.